This video will explain about how to solve linear inequalities. So what do you mean by inequality? Inequality meaning it is not equal, right? So for example, we know that 7 is greater than 3. So this is an inequality. Now think 3x plus 4 greater than 10. So this is an inequality. Instead of the equal sign, you have this. So this means this is greater. So this is greater than 10. If it is like this, this means this is less than 10 because 10 is here the larger one. See, this is open towards 10. So it is greater than 10. And sometimes we see that there is a line like this. This means this 3x plus 4 is greater than or equal to 10. So you can say that only if there is a line like this. Similarly for this also you can put, so I'll write here 3x plus 4. So this means 3x plus 4 is less than or equal to 10. So when we are solving linear inequalities, why do we say it is linear? Because here the power of x is 1. So when we are solving it, we do solve in the same way we do as simultaneous equation. But only thing is, in multiplication and division of a negative number. Now, check this one. Here 7 is greater than 3. And if you multiply whole of this by a minus, so it is minus 7, 3. So this is also minus. If I write like this, is this correct? Is minus 7 is greater than minus 3? No. Minus 7 is less than minus 3. So remember, if you are multiplying by a negative or if you are going to divide by a negative, you always have to change the inequality sign. So for example, if you are dividing, if it is 6 and if it is 3, so we know 6 is greater than 6. Number 6 is greater than 3. But if you are multiplying by a negative, if you are dividing by minus 2, so 6 divided by minus 2, we'll divide by 3. 6 divided by minus 3 greater than 3 divided by minus 3. So this will be minus 2 and this will be minus 1. Now which one is larger? Actually minus 1 is larger. So this is wrong. Why? Because you have to change the sign. Then minus 2 should be less than minus 1. So remember, whenever you start to divide or multiply by a negative, you have to change this sign at that point onwards. Okay, so this is like the base thing that you must know when you are multiplying and dividing by a negative number. So we'll see now. Example. Think you have 3 plus 2x is less than 8 plus 4x. Now you have to solve this. So what you will do, you will take all x to one side and the rest to the other side. Normally we keep x on left hand side. So we'll take this one to this side. So then, and we'll take 3 to this side. So from 2x, if you subtract 4x, it will be minus 2x. Less than, if you subtract 8 from 3, so it is 5. 8 minus 3 is 5. Now this is, you want x. So this is what? This is minus 2. So you have to divide both sides by minus 2. So when you are dividing it by minus 2, you have to change the sign also. So then x is greater than minus 5 over 2. Why I don't have here minus sign? Because minus 2 divided by minus will give you plus. So minus 2 divided by minus 2 is 1. Minus 2 divided by minus 2. So minus minus get cancelled. 2 divided by 2 is 1. So that's why it's only x here. So this is like if it is only 1. So it's not like that you will always get. Sometimes you will get something like this. Now 3x minus 5 greater than x plus 8 and 5x is greater than x minus 8. So how to solve this? First consider this. So if I take, this is first one, this is equation 2. If I take equation 1 and simplify for x, so I'll take x to this side, 2x, and I'll take 5 to this side, so it is 13. Then x is less than 6.5, that is 1. And then if I consider the equation 2, I'll take x to this side, so it is 4x is greater than minus 8 and x is greater than minus 2. So for these type of sums, you have to use the line graph. So think this is 0, 1. So we'll go with 2, 2, 4, 6 and 8. And here minus 2, minus 4. Now see, x is less than 6.5. So we'll think x 6.5 is here. So this should be less than 6.5, meaning any of these. As well as the same x should be greater than minus 2. So that means it should be greater than minus 2. So that means it is this side. Now what is the common? So if I draw like this, what is the common section between this and this? So then you can say x should be greater than minus 2 and it should be less than 6.5. Okay, so if I explain it again, so you solve for two different things like this, and then in the line graph, so in the line graph, you mark when x is greater than minus 2 means greater than sign is to this side, because now this is minus 2, 0, 2, 4, 6. So when you move to this side, the values are higher. Therefore, it will be to this side. And then x is less than 6.5. So here you can see 6, 4, 2. So this is in the decreasing order. So decreasing point is in this way. So you will get the most common part for both of these. So mutually this line and this line is the common for this line, and this area is common for both of these. Therefore, the range is between this and this. Remember here I marked only a circle. It's not a colored circle. Think your 2 is like this, then you have to color it like this, the circle. You will color it like this. If not, you will only mark a circle without coloring the circle. Okay, so this is like the base for inequality. So then you will have the quadratic inequalities as well. So that I will explain in my next video. So I hope now you understood. If you have two equations like this, how to solve. If you have one like this, how to solve them. So if it is 2, it is a bit different. You have to draw the line graph and see the common area for both of these inequality, and that area will be your range for x. So if you are not sure of the answer, you can apply any value between minus 2 to 6.5. So you can see 0 is easier here, right? Because between minus 2 to 6.5, 0 is included. So if I substitute here 0, then this will be minus 5 less than 8. Yes, it is true. And if this is 0, then 0 is greater than minus 8. Yes, because 0 is here. Minus 8 will be, if you extend this line graph, it will be somewhere here. So definitely 0 is greater than minus 8. So in that way you can back check whether they are correct. So I hope you understood about the linear inequality, how to solve them. So thank you and please subscribe on my channel.